So a couple months ago, my son was looking to buy a truck. Specifically, he wanted to get a used Ford Ranger. And I'm not a truck guy. I've never owned a truck before, but I spent about 2 weeks helping him research potential buying options within his budget. I mean, I immersed myself in Ford Rangers for about 2 weeks. And then something interesting happened, though not entirely unexpected. As I was driving to and from work and around my community, guess what I started seeing everywhere on the roads? You guessed it, Ford Rangers. It was like everywhere I looked, I felt like I was seeing another Ford Ranger. They were everywhere. And I remember thinking to myself, man, did a whole bunch of Ford Rangers just move into my town, into my community? Or were they here all the time and I just never noticed them? I just wasn't looking for them. And I think it's a great reminder that we see what we look for. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of horrible things going on in our world right now. And if we look for that, we're going to find it. It can consume us. But conversely, there is just as much, if not more, good stuff going on in our world, in our communities, in our schools. And if we are intentional about looking for that, it can become like the Ford Rangers. That's all we will see, or at least we will see a whole lot more of that. It reminded me of the social media algorithms. If you're seeing this, you're probably on social media in some capacity. You know that if you're scrolling through your feed and you pause and you focus on something negative, you're going to start seeing a lot more of that on your feed. But the opposite is also true. If you stop on something positive, maybe some random video on random acts of kindness, if you stop and you look at that for a while, you're going to start seeing a lot more positivity, positive things like that on your feed. So imagine if we could do that, if we could intentionally look for the positives, make our minds like the social media algorithms, spend time on the good stuff, and like the Ford Rangers, we're going to start seeing those more and more and more.